I was at Costco and I was able to pick up recently this GoTrax GXL Handbrake Edition scooter. I looked at all the different options that were out there, the GME 365 and the Nibots and all that stuff. But this was more to my price range and it was easy to get at Costco. As you can see, fits in the shopping cart easy. Here I am unboxing it. Uh, your basic packaging. Inner box with whatever product information. So the assembly begins with you just organizing everything as such. You got your basic handlebar with a ringing bell on it, and this needs to mate with the stem. And as you can see, there's some electrical interface there that needs to go into the stem, so you'll see that being going in a minute. One thing I found interesting was this clip that holds down the stem. It took me just a minute to figure out the best geometry to squeeze. You do need to squeeze from the front. If you try to squeeze from the top, you won't be able to release it. So we need to squeeze from the front portion of the fender, and then that releases it. So just word advice on that. The uh, upper cable, handbrake cable needs to be, that clip needs to be removed. That's the first step in the process. So we just go ahead and take that off, and you next step is just to set that aside while you get the handlebar top cover removed. I'm new to scooters. I don't know anything about them really, other than I just wanted something convenient to tool around in my local airport, or I need to get to the bathroom in different places from my hangar. Yeah, so here you mount the upper to the lower and align those screws as such. It's handy to use like an ice pick to kind of center or something like that, or a thick Phillips screwdriver just to get those holes centered because they are tricky to get started once you have it in there. So go ahead and tighten that up, put the clip back on, and here the handbrake, you do need to get the little circular piece there installed. It's fairly easy. Just put that in that hole there, and then just pull the cable around, and it'll go right in. This is a safety lock, so you put this dude in, and you won't be able to collapse the bike unless you remove it. So I assume it needs to be in there while you're riding. There's some black tape on the displays. Go ahead and pull those off. There's the headlight, and I haven't tried it at night yet, but I assume it works good. Some reviews I've seen said it's a little weak, but probably fine for my needs. Let's see, push down the red button, boots it up. You've got your display. You can adjust it to two power settings by pressing the red button again, toggling it. There's two different drive settings, rather. There's speed 1 and speed 2. I just went ahead and set it up for high speed. Figure, hey, why not just go for fast right off the bat. I'm about 6'2", 215 pounds. The bike, it just seemed like it went plenty fast. Didn't look real fast in the video, but I felt like it was fast enough for me while I was riding it, and didn't really have an issue. I understand there's some faster ones out there, but this seems like it works. And I'll be able to get around to the bathroom and go to different parts of the airport real easy. So that is super convenient. I'm really liking it. Seemed like it had plenty of torque. The brake has one thing I liked about this scooter is it had the disc brake in the back, which I thought was superior to a lot of devices or different scooters rather that have just use the motors for brakes. So I liked having a handbrake on top. And yeah, the kickstand worked great. This is just some close-up footage so you can see the detail of how it's built. There's the disc brake in the back, which I really liked, and it seems to work well. There is no LED in the back for the light, just a reflector. It was really stable, the platform, and it had lots of space. One reason I like this GoTrax versus the previous GoTrax is it had more floor space because they moved the brake up to the handle, and before they had like a heel brake thing where you stepped on it and it took up space on the floorboard. So this seemed like it was a better design. Yeah, so there's your display. Again, you just push the red button a couple times to toggle the different modes. There is a cruise control. I haven't tried it, but it does come with cruise control. Yeah, to fold it, you just pull down the red lever and click, and you've got it in. Easy to carry around or put it in the back of your airplane or whatever you want to do with it. Put it in the back of your car. And you do need to squeeze again from the front, and that's how you unlatch it. And I did have to kick that red clip back in just to make sure it seated good. I don't have the safety thing installed there. Oh, one pain in the butt thing was this trying to adjust the air on the front tire. They give you this hose. The problem with it, the minute you hook it up, it lets all the air out. So you need some kind of a pump device that prevents the air from escaping while you're assembling that, and then you should be able. And then I think a regular bike pump would work good in this application. I was trying to use my compressor, and it took a bunch of tries. I had to fill it up and then quickly remove that thing before all the air let out. I might need to look for another device, but here's a charging port, um, and that's straightforward, and don't have any issues with that. So there you go. That's the GoTrax GXL commuter, the V2 handbrake at Costco. I got it for $3.49 at the warehouse. And it's $10 cheaper at the warehouse versus getting it online. And I think I'm going to be happy with it. Thanks for watching.